Big Bad Big Gaming this week.
Hi, and welcome back to another Big Bad Peter Stormbringer edition. And I apologise that this is a month late, simply because for the past month I've been building and painting my custodies ready for a tournament I went to last weekend. I'll go in more detail that in my next video. So, this is Stormbringer, and this is delivery free. So with it, as you see, I got a folder, and in the folder you get some leaflet sheets. So you get some for the lore, collection bit, building, paint, and play. And later on during the other magazines, you can get given the option to buy another 3 of these. So I might just keep to the one and just use other folders to split off the other stuff. So let's have a look at the issues. Issue 7. We get 2 paints and a measuring stick. In issue 8, we get a Stormbringer character. Issue 9, we get the Cruel Boy Shaman and the Pot Grot. And number 10, we get a Truth Seekers. I think these guys are a underworld gang. We have a closer look in a second. So let's have a look at issue 7. And here is issue 7. As I said, we get 2 paints. We get Corex White and Captain Flesh. And you also get this tape measure. Well, measure stick goes up to 12 inches. It's going to be useful. And let's have a look at the actual magazine. So we start with some lore information. More lore information. Oh, what's this? Oh, wound markers. That's going to be slightly interesting, but I'm probably just going to be using dice for that. So back to the magazine. Oh, not much lore in this one. Just 2 pages. Then how to paint. And hopefully I begin doing painting soon, as I don't need to worry about other stuff. More painting. Even more painting. And what it will look like when you finally reach the last steps. Then tips about measuring and moving. And unit consistency, which makes sense. And how to charge. Pretty simple. Oh, you tested weapon ranges, nice. And it gives you a scenario you can play. Pretty cool. And some figure issue and stuff. So that is issue 7. And here we are with issue 8. And issue 8, you get a Lord Imperatant with his little Griffhound and a base brush. So let's have a look at the model. So he gets on a cool little base. He's got fur on his cloak. He's got a hammer and a staff of some type. Then you get the Griffhound. The gun comes in 2 pieces, the Griffhound. Oh, that's pretty useful. And more train bits there. And I'm not sure what that's called, but I think, well, the halo from him. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't see any, well, actually no, there's two ways to modify him. He has two different heads. Yeah, the helmet and helmet head. So yeah, that's the model. And let's have a look at the bases. Well, there's a basis, just normal basis. Let's have a look at the magazine. As I said, this is number 8. So you get some character information about him, making a name for him and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. How to build him. And some painting techniques to undercoat. Okay, cool. How to thin your paints, how to load a brush, applying paint. Then we get to how to paint him and his Gryph-hound. As I said, I'm not painting my Stormcast in the gold armour, I'm going to be painting them in the red armour. So we get to that. So we've got comet engines information, charge phase, and get another scenario by the looks of it. Yep. Good conditions, which is pretty cool. So that was issue number 8. Let's have a look at issue number 9. Here we have issue 9. And with issue 9, we get 2 bases, one for the pot grot and one for the actual shaman. But that's bases. Let's have a look at the model. There we go. I just like how he's dripping the poison and potion. Some more reeds. His head there. Staff there. And the pot grot. I'm looking forward to painting this, the skull for his back. So interesting. And the pot grot is quite adorable. So, overall, a nice little model. And he does come on some fancy terrain bits there, so yeah, going to be interesting. So yeah, that's the shaman and the pot grot. Then also, with the magazine, we got a little pot art leaflet, which by the looks of it is about the realm of beasts, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Now let's have a look at the magazine itself. So, some more lore about the gods and the god beasts. And monsters of the mountains. And where you can make some lore background for your swamp crawler shaman and pot grot. And how to build. And it's quite simple. There's 3 bits for the pot grot and a couple of bits for the shaman. Yeah. Then how to paint the shaman and grot. Then magic and mortal wounds rules. And then a scenario. And win conditions. Yeah, so that was issue number 9. Let's have a look at issue 10. And here we are with issue 10. And like all the other issues, the models don't come with any of the black bases, they come all with these special bases. and which is pretty cool. So we got someone with a bow and arrow, someone with a two-handed hammer, cloaks, oh, looks like a part of a bird right here for the, I'm guessing that goes on the small base. That's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, there's no part of a bird there. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, so let's have a look at the magazine. Oh, what's the team called? Alexandra's Truth Seekers. Pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. One's got a lantern. He's like holding a sword ready to draw out. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have some lore about Sigma Storm. And some more information. Now we have information about the Truth Seekers. So I was right, there's one of a hammer, sword and lantern, bow, and a bird. And he gets to do some lore narration for them. That's pretty cool. Then how the bid. I don't think you get. Yeah, you don't get the names because they already have names. Yeah. Now how to build. So the lantern is 5 bits. Yeah, so not many bits for them. Then how to paint them. See, now these guys, these are the underworld group, so I'm not sure if I'm going to paint them as the red guys, as my faction, or paint them as the gold guys, so I can use them also for underworld. I might just leave them as red, because I think I'll just keep with the army flow. And use abilities and some more scrolls. Companions, so that's the Grave, the Pogrot, the Stabgrot. Unit leaders, banners, units with special weapons, and a scenario. And win conditions. Yeah, so that was issue 10. And what we got coming up in issue 11, by the looks of it, is the giant bolt thrower and the chariot. That's going to be pretty cool. So overall, not a bad little lot. Looking forward to be building and painting these guys in the near future. So until next time, take care and happy wargaming.